All right. Hello, everybody. I'm here with Mrs. Price's fourth grade class. We're going to do another Halloween drawing. This one is going to be a tombstone, but this time it's going to have a skeleton coming out from behind it. So I'm going to start this one with the ground. So I'm just going to draw a line straight across. I don't like to make it perfectly straight because it's supposed to look like grass or dirt or whatever. So I don't make a perfectly straight line. Okay? Now, from here, if you've seen the gravestone before, you already know part of this. So I'm just going to make a big, kind of like an upside down letter U. And to make it look 3D, you start at the very tippy top, you come across nice and close, and you kind of get wider as you go towards the bottom like this. And you can write whatever you want on that tombstone. I'm going to call him Scully. And you could spell that with a C or a K, I guess, depending on how you wanted to spell it. I'm going to add some cracks to the tombstone. And then we're going to go on to our skeleton. So, our skeleton is going to be coming out from behind it. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the head. So, here's the head shape of a skeleton. You start with a circular shape, but you do not close the circle. I stop. Then what I do is I come down, down, and over. That would be like where his teeth are going to come out of. And I'm going to add a few teeth here. Now you can make them however you want. The nose is right around here, and it's a triangle shape. And the eyes are just kind of like rectangular shapes. This is not going to be a super detailed skull. It's just cartoony. Like that. Okay? Now for his body, I'm going to draw two skinny lines down to represent like his spine bone. And we're going to do a couple of curved lines to represent where his ribs would be. Now you're not going to be able to see a lot of them because he's behind this thing. So we can only see a couple of his little rib bones there. And the way that I do bones is I'm not going to get very detailed with it, but I want them to be waving. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw basically little shapes and kind of put it together like a puzzle. So that would be his shoulder. We're going to make an actual kind of look at like a dog bone for his upper arm. Make a smaller one for his forearm. And then for the hand, just make little rectangles. Watch, so this would be the thumb. 1, 2, maybe 3 little rectangles. 3 for each finger. Like that. Now his other arm, we're going to do the same type of thing for the shoulder. This arm's going to be coming up this way. Down this way. And I'm going to make it like he's holding on to the gravestone. Like that. And now we got our little skeleton. We could even, look, you know what else would look cool? We're going to make a leg sticking out this way. So maybe this would come out, and this will be his knee joint. This will come down like this. And the foot, I'm just going to do 1, 2, and then a few little pieces like that. All right, there is our skeleton. Now I'm going to ask the class, what else could we add? So raise your hand, don't yell out. What else could we add? Because we need something else in the background. Like what else could we add here or could we put somewhere? Yes? Oh, bats. On the other videos I've showed bats, but I'll go over with this class and for you guys at home. Bats are super simple. Here's the steps. Circle for the head. You've seen this in other videos. 2 triangles for the ears. An oval for the body. And for the wings, for the lower wing, do a lowercase letter m. Then up here, a lowercase w. And then all you do is connect it like this. And you do the same thing for the other wing. M, W, connect. And now we have a bat, which we could do more than one. Back there, yes, what's your idea? Well, and that's a good point. He said the hand coming out of the ground. The nice thing about some of my other videos is you could then incorporate that all into one, and you can start, adding things like that. So we could easily do the hand. That's in the other video, but we can add it here. Forearm comes up. Thumb. Finger. And then you just keep adding fingers. There's 2, 3, 4. And you can add some crazy long black fingernails. You could do, whatever other details you wanted to the hand. What else could we put on here? Yes, I'll ask both of you, but you first. A jack-o'-lantern. I have another video of this too. The more realistic way to make a pumpkin instead of a circle is to do ovals. There's 1 oval, 2, 3, other side, and then add your stem to the top. Easy way to a pumpkin. What were you going to say over here? Same thing? What else could we add? Let's see if we get something else little in there. Yes? What? Cuts on the zombie? Yeah, that would come in with coloring. I would definitely could do some cuts or some scrapes or look, you could do a bite mark out of his hand. You could draw a little bite mark on there or something like that. You could do all kinds of stuff. What are you going to say? A rat's nest? Oh, I never even thought of a rat. But yeah, look, we could do an easy rat. Instead of getting detailed, if you wanted them on the ground, I bet you could almost just draw like a rat, like a shape like this, and color it in black. And then add the tail. You know what I mean? And maybe some little legs or something like that to make a little rat. Same thing with a spider. You don't have to get detailed. You can just do a spider shape. Okay. Oh, and I know what I'm going to do. Just because I never showed anybody, I don't think I have a video of a web. If you wanted to do a spider web, here's how you do it. You go like this. You make these bumps to points like this. And then each point connects to the same spot. So if I drew a line all the way back to here, and then I just keep repeating like that. And then you could do another little spider. Look, he's coming down to the hand. And there we go. We got a cool little Halloween drawing. And you could probably even add some different things in as well. You know, up here, I'm going to add all right, guys. Hopefully you guys at home did this or add some of your own stuff, and hopefully some of the guys here will try it too. Ms. Price's Room, if you want to say bye, YouTube, you can.